to come in because we do have breaking news. It's the story we've been talking about at the top of the show. And wow. West Ham, we are told, have now completed the transfer of Aston Villa striker Danny Ings. We are told the fee is £15 million for Danny Ings. Almost similar to the way the move was done between Southampton and Aston Villa. Totally, clinical in the way it was done. And now West Ham have completed that signing, we are told. Haven't seen any official confirmation yet from either club, but we are told that is a done deal this morning. Have your say on hashtag transfer talk. Nabe talked about him being the player that would save West Ham from relegation. Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, and you never want to say a team's too good to go down, because we've seen West Ham previously go down on 40-plus points with a team littered with stars like Paolo Di Canio. But Danny Ings, we can see it here. He's a player that can score goals. He knows where the back of the net is, and that was a very, very important goal against Wolves. Came off the bench, should have probably got an assist as well. Leon Bailey missed a sitter, but he's a player that will bring goals for West Ham, which is what they desperately need. And we've talked about it ad nauseum in terms of the players that they brought in the transfer window, maybe not fitting Moyes' style. And Moyes talked, like you said in the podcast, about the style of play for West Ham. I don't think West Ham fans really care at this moment in time. It's about getting results and getting 3 points on the board. And this game, like you said, on the weekend is classic Barclays. This is maybe lucky for West Ham and Everton. This at 3 o'clock, because whatever team loses that, they don't want all eyes to be on them. But Danny Ings will certainly help West Ham try and achieve their goals this season.
I wonder what role he's going to play, whether he's going to come in and actually start games and going to go ahead of Antonio or Scamacca, because you have to wonder if he's coming in as a squad player like the part he's been playing for Aston Villa, or they want him to come in and actually be one of the starting people for them. Because if you've got your strikers there and you're David Moyes and they're underperforming, and you've just brought someone in who's got natural goal-scoring ability, shown it this season, even though he's not been starting, he's probably going to be tempted to just bring him straight into the starting lineup, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it's written. Everton wanted Danny Ings. He goes and starts against Everton, scores a winning goal for West Ham. The papers are going to be talking about Ings at West Ham. In my opinion, as I just said then, I think he is the sort of striker that can save you from relegation. I think West Ham have struggled to actually create chances this season. And then, in turn, obviously, you've got a new striker in Scamacca and Antonio, who are completely different to each other. Now you've got Danny Ings. I think they're literally just going, we know how many goals we need, we know who can potentially provide them, and Danny Ings is potentially a piece in the jigsaw going in that direction.
So just to recap, everyone at home, if you're just tuning in this morning, West Ham have now completed the signing of Danny Ings from Aston Villa. We understand the fee is £15 million. Former West Ham striker Tony Cottee, good morning to you. He's used the hashtag transfer talk. He says with Scamacca out for a short while, I think Ings could be a good option.
It's a Tony Cottee derby on the weekend.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That game is a 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. It should be very intriguing indeed.